Hey, hi, hello, and welcome to another episode of Penny Dreadful Thursdays, where I play a free format. On today's episode, once Magic Online decides to load, we are going to be playing Red White Heroic. Um, it is. Oh no, Magic Online. You moved my piles. All right, let me fix my piles. All right, so we're going to be playing a red white aggressive deck. Just is what it is. Based around, we have 16 combat tricks. We have protection, indestructible, a cantrip, and trample that has a secondary effect of blowing up an artifact if necessary. We have 25 creatures. The deck is basically built around feather. Whenever you cast an instant or sorcery that targets a creature you control, exile it, and then it goes back to my hand at the beginning of the next end step. So all of my 1 mana spells just go back to my hand. We get to draw cards every turn. We get to protect our creatures every turn. Um, and one cheeky Zada because I think it's fun. 23 lands, which might be a little bit high considering our curve of 24 1-drops and 8 2-drops. We are playing All-Star, Favored Hoplite, and a Chrono Crusader to go tall or wide, Illuminator Virtuoso for a little bit of card selection, and to go tall again, Phalanx Leader for when we go wide, Feather for recursion, Zada to pump the entire squad. In the sideboard, we have a bunch of targeted removal, 3 paths, 3 Deccan Stones for the Field of the Dead matchup, Fateful Absence for, bigger creatures slash planeswalkers that show up, Requisition Raid for artifacts and enchantments, also to pump the squad if we need to, Tybalt's Trickery for the combo decks. Um, and yeah, that's about it. Let's see what we can get done. Let's go ahead and fire this up here. All right, we are live. Make you large. Anybody? And nobody's playing PD League. All right, somebody will pop in here in a few minutes. In the meantime, I gonna give you guys a heads up for the next couple of weeks and what that looks like for me. So next week I will be live playing the last brew of the season, which I will give you a spoiler on that at the end of the stream, slash end of the video if you're watching this on YouTube. So that will be my last brew of the season. I lied. No, it won't. Yes, it will, because Bloomborough comes out on the 2nd, which means new season starts on the 7th, I believe. Is it the 7th or the 12th? Penny Dreadful, what are we doing? Find me a rotation. Where is rotation? Come back. Rotation. Well, no, that didn't help. League info. August 9th. So I lied. So for the last 3 weeks, I'm going to be the bad guy and play meta decks. Um, so, but in 2 weeks from today, there will be no stream. That's July 18th. I am going to go on vacation with my family and go visit my mom um, for the summer. Great. PDBot is still bugged, but we have the first. Okay. The first victim. We have creatures, we have a feather. We just need to draw one of our 16 um, 16 1-mana spells. Okay, drawing a land is not what I wanted. It's a fancy new summoning sickness animation. Yeah, drawing more lands. It's fantastic. Let's pop another one in here. Attack for 1. Looks like pirates, if I had to guess. No, calibrated blast. All right. Okay. So 4 damage. Where are you putting it? I taking 4? No, I'm losing a hoplite. That's fine. Can I get a spell, please? Nope. Can't draw spells to save my life, I guess. I get to have 6 here because I'm tapped out. Grixis Calibrated Blast. What is that doing? Okay. Maestro Cedar probably getting nope, getting a swamp. Alright. Alright. Spell? I mean, that's kinda what I asked for. Let's go ahead and attack for 4 here. And I guess we're gonna play this Zada. Like, this feels bad. We have nothing to go with it, but we're just playing creatures that do things, giving my opponent way too much time. Maybe I wasn't supposed to keep that hand. Maybe I'm supposed to go to 6 because I didn't have anything. Yeah, yeah. Blast happens. Probably so it flipped into another blast. All right, hit Sada. That's probably smart. Yeah, yeah. All right, all right. Let's attack my opponent for 4. 23 lands might be too much. The fact that I haven't drawn a targeted spell in what 12 cards. Kind of ridiculous. I don't know, maybe I'm not supposed to have 6 here and just give my opponent the frights. All right, rags happens. Sweet, drawing so many lands. This is kind of ridiculous. They're probably gonna steal my feather. Though they did waste 2 blasts on creatures. That is a bajillion mana. Yeah, riches, sure. You can have my feather. That is fine. I'm going to play another one. And still not draw lands. Or still just draw lands. What does riches actually say? Each opponent. All right. Yep. Shadow of Mortality. All right. Okay. So that's what this deck is about. You're trying to blast me with a shadow. Got it. Uh, you know, chat, I don't quite know what to say. This is kind of ridiculous. I mean, I'm going to take 7. We are not blocking. There is no blocking in my aggressive deck. Yup. Ooh. All right, we're a big pile of F6. We are probably very dead. I think Trickery's coming in, Zada's coming out. Sure. I'll take 5. You're gonna rags again, so I take a whole lot of nothing. Does Blast put it in your hand? No. It puts it on the bottom. It's a 3 mana burn spell. Okay. I don't think I can win anymore, chat. Yeah, perfect. I mean, one Defiant Strike, and we do some stuff. Actually, no, we're dead because they rags. I have to give them feather. Yeah, no, we're dead. We're very dead. We drew way too many lands. All right. Trickery. Zada can come out. Cut a feather. And this Dreadmaw's Ire. Yeah. That's probably fine. You know what it is I'm probably playing way too many lands. This is probably like a 21 land deck. But we'll see what we can do. Alright, we're on the play. We have creatures and spells that grow them. Keep. Surprisingly, though, I don't have a basic plains. I mean, this is fine. A second Defiant Strike is actually really good here. I'm going to yield to that trigger. They're going to take 3. We're going to draw a card. Fine. Reasonable. Because they can't... I'm going to save this one to protect against a blast. More tap lands. Bolt is not a legal magic card in this format. Untap lands. Those are great. I'm going to play another Favored Hoplite. I'm going to keep this one in my hand in case of a board wipe. Nope, this looks like a blast. Alright, so they flip another blast. What's your 3 damage going at? Inks. Pew pew. Alright. Sweet, magic cards are sweet. Alright. Attack. I'm going to hold off on pumping the squad until this Phalanx leader can attack. This also backs up against another blast. They're not currently at 2 mana 7/7s. No, they have another blast. 15 damage at my face. Okay. I am at 3. All right, so 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Got it. 1, 1. Tax. Define strike. Always yield. Define strike. Dread Mausier. That looks like lethal. Yep. All right. So that's how this deck is supposed to work. Just that's exactly how this deck is supposed to work. So let's see if we can do this on the draw. All right, we have 1 trickery, 2 crusaders. We need to draw a targeted spell. All right, seems good. And we do have a trickery, which is fine. Um, okay, that's a sheltering light. I'm okay with this. Go to 19. This Battlefield Forge doing damage is sort of relevant. All right, I want to hold up trickery. Ink. Because next turn I can go Crusader, hold up Sheltering Light. This also holds up Sheltering Light. All right, all right. Let's do that. That seems reasonable. This holds up Sheltering Light against a blast. I mean, we still just get demolished by rags. Of course they have it. All right, fine. Perfect. All right, let's reset up the board. And hold up Sheltering Light. And the next turn, we have another leader plus Tybalt up. Appraiser is fine. An Octathon Worm. All right, I guess I go to 4. Drawing all of the Phalanx leaders is a choice. Ooh, excuse me. Appraiser is fine. Flip to blast. No, Valakut Awakening. Alright, that is perfectly reasonable. You can awaken. I'm okay with this. There's green mana in this deck. This is green mana 4. There is a basic forest in this deck. What is that for? I mean, I have to bottom feather. Which, like, just feels extra bad, but is a thing that is necessary. Yeah, into drawing the basic mountain. Alright, let's see if we can start turning things sideways. I mean, this Phalanx leader is about to jump under the bus. So if they flashback riches, that's fine. They can have the Akron Crusader. No. That I can't allow to happen. And they flip into rags to riches. Oh, they flip into worm. Welp. Welp. I was dead either way. They milled one. And then flipped worm on top. I mean, the difference between 3 and 1 is negligible. Or the difference between 4 and 1 is negligible, especially considering there's a 9/14 in the way. That was not a Defiant Strike. I needed to chain Defiant Strikes to win the game. Alright. Well, that didn't work. So let's jump into another one here. Hmm. Well, that's it's not a valid pairing. Who did I just play? Kobeba? We have to report because PD bot's having some issues. KO. Reported. Alright. fire one up. Let's see if there's anybody else doing. That was the thing that I just popped out of. Did cat put in? Yep, looks like it. All right. So, what is cat on? We know Kabeba's playing Calibrated Blast, which in theory we should be good against. We're an aggro deck. But it did not quite work out for the home team. We have a Temple of Deceit. All right. Could be anything. Could be Grixis control, Pirates, Esper control, Esper blink nonsense. I'm really curious as to what that basic forest is for. Because we didn't see any green cards out of them in the 3 games we played. Esper probably control playing Cave of the Frost Dragon there. Yeah, just firing off a blast there. Blast is an instant, so unsure why we want to fire it off into untapped mana. Well, blasting your opponent for 15 seems real good. Alright, I'm the only one waiting. So, we'll catch a victim in a few minutes, I guess. Excuse me. Sneezy boy over here. Alright, so we have a basic land into a pass, into a 4th land. Are we gonna sit? No, just a Valakut Awakening. Alright, alright. Seems perfectly reasonable. Though. This is gonna eat a counterspell. They must have just drawn it. Because I think you're supposed to counter the blast. Oh, tap Glacial Fortress. Seems sad, man. Alright. What do we got? What we got? Combo versus control. This is just is what it is. Yeah, just firing off the blast. You have another counter spell or are you dead? Looks like another counter spell. Yup. Playing a lot of instants on your own turn seems incorrect, especially when you're a combo deck like Blast. Especially against a known counterspell deck. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe maybe the correct play is playing instants on your own turn. I don't. I am unsure at this point. Especially after hitting a land drop. There's 2 forests. Why are we playing green in this combo deck? Commit memories. Yup. Rags to riches. Is dead. Okay. Yup. Why are we playing green? Is it just to fetch off Outlook? Overlook? Because this just seems like Grixis Blast. Why are we playing green? That's gonna bug me. Esper Control didn't have counter spells, so you know, as it was. Click the button. Click the button. Are we done sideboarding? Cat's probably gonna bring in more counter spells. Let's calibrated blast. Is it to attempt to cast Worm? What's Salvo? Salvo's a thing. Catch and release. Clone Legion. Scavenger Grounds. Or trying something new. Cataract, Volcano. This is more of an all-in build, it looks like. Yeah, this is the same thing. Boom busting board. Yeah. I didn't see an Obosh, so that's probably not it. Octathon, yep. Blink Moth Infusion, yep. Captured Sunlight? Are they playing Captured Sunlight? I don't think so. They're not playing deserts. There's a Karuga. Rags to riches, commit to memory. Huh. I don't know. No, that's not gonna work. Alright. You're probably back from sideboarding. See if we can pop in for game 2. No, Magic Online doing Magic Online things. I lost the chat function. We lost the game log. Do we have a button for show the game log? No. We do not. Alright. So, we have some fetch lands. The lands, they are fetched. Or, well, the new Capenna sacrifice lands. Alright, we have a Timeless Dragon that goes and gets Prairie Stream. I'd get a Prairie Stream here. Comes into play untapped. Prairie Stream. Look at that. Look at that. Somebody's getting blasted to the face because you tapped out of counter magic. Nope. More tap lands. There's the basic forest. Why are we playing a basic forest? I just want to know. I will find out at some point. I assume at the end of their league. Because this is not the version they were on when they played yesterday or the day before. So there's new stuff. There's new stuff. Let's see who plays the instant first. No, opponent, don't tap out. Don't do it. It's a trap. Alright, there's a commit. That's not what I expected to happen, but alright, and to untap blast you. Appraiser into blast you. Yep, fine. So hey, we have a match. Hey, Swampy! Love that. Alright, on the play. That's always good for us. We have a pile of Defiant Strikes and a feather. I'm going to keep. Alright, let's play tap land. Because there's no need to do anything there. Because we don't have a 1-drop. Adding Swamps on the Rock, maybe. Alright, more tap lands. Caryatid. Right on time, leader. Actually, that is perfectly okay. Crap. That was a mistake. I was supposed to play the basic mountain. Actually, no, I wasn't. This was not a mistake. This is bait. This is bait. More, it's I can play Feather next turn and have Defiant Strike available. Bloated Contaminator. Well, that's awesome. Alright, so it's mono green toxic, maybe? I don't know. Regardless. So it's only 3 power. Alright. Beginning of the next end step. Got it. So I can hold this Defiant Strike to pump Feather to a 4/5. Yep, Bramble Familiar is fine. Mana Chicken also fine. Gotta do it at the end of the main phase. So I can draw my card and get my card back. Oh, there's a Zada. That is a lot of value. Oh, and we drew the untap land. I'm gonna hold off 1 turn, I think. Because I'm about to draw a bajillion cards. Radagast. Okay. I hate this art, by the by. This art is absolutely terrible. Like, you can't. What is this art? All right, let's grow the squad some more. I only want to draw one card because I would like to grow this wad. I would like to draw a Kagla's what, 7/6? It fights. A protection spell. That wasn't it. But this Define Strike comes back. I have 8 protection spells. Let me draw one. Like that. All right, now we get to start doing some stuff. Actually, what am I doing? Let's draw like 12 cards. I would like to draw a bajillion cards. Oh, wait. I have one more. All right, let's always yield to this feather. And then yep. 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 Perfect. Perfect. All right, let's attack for 6. Let's play a mountain. And I'm going to discard this Phalanx Leader. Hardcast Kogla. Yep. I would like to scry 5. Or scry 1 5 times. Nope, we can bottom that land. Nope, we like that card. All right. I'm going to draw that card. Make the squad bigger. All right, always you. Wee. So this is the deck doing what the deck wants to do. And I think I can kill my opponent. Alright, let's go pro green. Always yield. Yup. Alright. So that murders my opponent. Okay, got there. Path to Exile is going to be a good one. And then maybe Fateful Absence. All right. Crusader's not going to be great. So we can cut those because we're looking to go tall. Zada doing so much work. Let's get one Fateful Absence in here. I like that. I like that. I could probably cut a land on the draw. That hand is not great. So we're going to mulligan. There's too many lands in that hand. There's not enough lands in this hand. All right, this is fine. Keep. Bottom of mountain, bottom of sheltering light. Say done. Okay. F6. All right, drawing the Battlefield Forge is fine. It's not great by any means, but it's fine. O3s. O3s are not great. All right, Incubation Druid is fine and reasonable. Bramble Familiar, also fine and reasonable. All right, let's get a Virtuoso in here. Do I... No, we wait another turn. Because we have a removal spell. If they feel like just slamming a big dumb green creature, which that looks like what's going to happen. Hornet Queen? What is that nonsense? Okay. Well, I guess we're waiting on Feather. I dislike doing this, but it needs to be done. Because we have Kogla covered. That's fine. Yeah, it's fine. But I can't let them get too big and scary. Alright, I'm going to hold this to discard to the Virtuoso. No, I need the Sheltering Light to deal with Kogla. Yep, Kogla's acceptable. Man, did I call that one. Drawing another land there is not great. Nope, bottom. Yep, I'm gonna get bead to death. It's not gonna be great. Alright, 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 we're dead. We're dead. Okay. Jack in Stone is going to be phenomenal. And we might have to go wide as opposed to go tall. I probably should have thought of that first. I gotta cut 2 cards. I'm gonna cut 1 land. And then 1 Virtuoso. I think. Yeah. Alright. Let's run it like this. We're on the play, which is great. Alright, we have to mull the 6 because we drew 7 lands. This hand is fine. Bottom one of these Phalanx Leaders. Play a tap land. We have a couple removal spells. That's okay. We have Deck and Stone to deal with bees. We're going to play the Virtuoso first. Because that hits harder. We have Path for Radagast. I would like to draw like a Defiant Strike. No, instead I'm going to draw land, which is not great. Scavangling Ooze. Okay. To Mana Chicken. Pump Spell? That's like a Pump Spell. No. Alright, so let's do this. Because there's 3 birds in play. Taking them off 3 mana just seems absurd. Attacks. We'll just attack for 3. Because this Sheltering Light is going to do much more than just 2 points of damage. They're drawing a card here, which is Chef's Kiss. Drawing a second card. Oh no, opponent. Oh no. Pump Spell. Not great. Alright. Attack for 3. If they block, we shelter, but alright. That's a Radagast. That's fine. What do we got? Whisperwood. Okay. They're currently 1 mana short of Whisperwood. And they haven't played a land in a few turns. I'm drawing nothing but lands. What? You're a 2/5? I can't even attack, which just feels like absolute garbage. Alright, drawing a card means we don't get Whisperwooded this turn. They're digging for lands. Alright, that's a Sylvan Caryatid. Oh, that was a mistake. Oh, and they whiffed. Haha! Not a mistake. Alright, let's pat this Radagast. Get him out of here. That's fine. Feather? No, but I don't want it. Alright, so they get to Whisperwood next turn, which is fine. They're at 10. Kogla. Alright. What are we doing? No. I have another one. Perfect. Alright. 1. Defiant Strike. Draw me something. Anything. A land. Done. Done. Alright, I will take that trade. That is fine. I think we're going to lose. Because now they get to cast all of their big, fun, fat, green creatures. Yeah, Swag Dad. Too many lands. That's actually not the worst card to draw. Alright, let's send it in. Alright, you become a 7/7 and you trample. And you leave a 3/3 behind. Alright, now it's only a 5/5. We need a Defiant Strike is what we need. Yep, that's a Hornet Queen. I mean, I can no longer attack. I lied. I still can't attack, but this is fine. They can't really attack either, but they get to play a Whisperwood, and I am just sad. Yep. And that doesn't really do anything, but yeah, more Radagast. This is the part where we die. Mana Chicken. It's the last one. Defiler of Vigor. Okay, so that means we're probably going to die next turn. Because they have a million cards in their hand. And a million creatures in play. And a million mana. And I'm just drawing lands. Alright. Yay, bots. Alright. So we're on the draw. That's unfortunate. Did my match with Swamp get reported? No. SW. Game 3. 3 games. Love it. Alright, this hand has no creatures. It's going back. This has one creature and a redraw and some lands. Alright. I mean, technically 2 creatures, but send a basic plains back. We're on the draw. This hand is probably okay. 4 lands is a lot. Oh, they're playing big mono black. Gross. Alright. Let's make 1/1. Attack for 3. Draw a card. Drawn lands. Okay. You know what I kind of want? I kind of want an Assault Strobe in this deck. Probably go down to 20 lands and play an Assault Strobe. If that's legal in this format, I will have to check at some point. Archfiend. And I'm F6. I don't have anything I can cast. Alright. We can do that. We can do that. Draw another card. Make another 1/1. Attack for 4. Drawing more lands. Love it. Love it. Alright, Carabid. Alright, that's a Zada. I don't think we're going to cast that yet. Because it doesn't really do much. If we pick up another Defiant Strike or a um, Shadow of the Grave. What is that? Oh. Alright, so red black cycling. Okay. Discard your hand. Are we looped? Alright, this looks like we're looped. So I'm going to let them play it out because I don't know how this deck wins. I assume they peer into Storm. Am I getting stormed? No. Oh. It's each creature your opponent controls. Each, any, and all. I mean, like, no, because you have to cast that. Alright. They have no cards in their hands, so they're just gonna attack me for 8 3 times? Is that their plan? You have 1 card in your hand. You can get rid of my 1/1s, but Are you going to do it now? And do it now? Always you. Yep. Get rid of my 1/1s. What'd you discard? Another familiar. So what I really need is a Phalanx Leader. A Defiant Strike and a Phalanx Leader would just be alright. So there's a start. Now we need to draw a Defiant Strike. Oh, I'm dumb. I'm dumb. Yep. Now it's who blinks first. They blinked first, so I get to grow the squad. And because of what is it? 54N, 450N, the +1 and -1 counters. What are you doing, opponent? What do you have in the graveyard? Oh, discover 5. All right. Please hit Torment. Love that. Oh, right. Right. Discover is not Cascade. All right. Okay. Discarded another. All right. A Phalanx Leader, a Defiant Strike, anything like that, and we'll be in good shape. We got 3 turns. Always yield to feather. Pro black. All right, so we have two to three turns. You're gonna torment me for 3? No, Mausoleum Secrets. Okay. What is that card? Just a big dumb thing. All right. All right. As long as it's not a card with cycling. Discards. All right, cool. Fine. All right, Phalanx Leader off the top, and we'll be in this game. Oh, love that. Love that. Always yield. 2. Pro black. Okay, we're back in this game. This can get scary, but we're back in this game. Yeah, that's a start. Can undo all of my hard work. Don't. Not another cycle card. All right, all right. I have died. All right. Path is going to be great in this matchup. Deck and Stone, also great. Crusader, not good. We're going to be leaning heavily on this Phalanx Leader. All right. On the play, this hand is fine. It is acceptable. It has a creature that goes bonkers as a removal spell. I think the only card we're worried about is Archfiend. I mean, Skarg Familiar is really the not greatest thing. Torment can be scary. Oh, I don't need the upkeep stop currently. All right, drawing a feather is great. Now I would like to draw a couple more lands. All right, all right, that's fine. And do that, play a feather, attack for 2. Like to draw one more land. Perfect. We'll reveal that. Play a Zada. I think familiar cost 5. So now if we're playing called shots, I would like to draw Blessed Breath. That'd be A+. All right, that's a cycle. That's a cycle. That was not a Blessed Breath. However, we are going to do a billion damage this turn. Always yield. Always yield. Yeah. So that was +6. We love that. I think we're just going to send it back and hope we can do it again on the draw. This is like a Mulda 6 anyways, and it has 4 lands. All right, I'm going to send it back. This is might be incorrect. This hand, however, is fantastic. I'm going to bottom this mountain. We need to draw a single white source, and his hand pops off. Just like that. Love that. All right, we get to go Virtuoso into Feather into Phalanx Leader Sheltering Light. Right on time, Hoplite. Right on time. Drawing another white source would be great. All right, if we don't draw a white source, I'm going to go Virtuoso into Sheltering Light on the one that can attack. Okay. We could die here. Okay, we can't die here. Did you whiff? This looks like a whiff. It is a whiff. All right. Maybe I'm supposed to um wait on that. No, you can stay on top. Right. Haha. I had a land drop. Okay. Discards a buried treasure. That is fine. Discover 5. Mausoleum secrets. Yep, sure. What are we getting? Because I think you're forced to block next turn. Yahenni's expertise. Okay. Yep. You don't have enough mana for that. 4, 5, 6. You attack. Alright. I cast a spell, they conceded. Because I'm pretty sure they knew I was going to win on my turn. Alright. So let's report. Klaus. I won 2-1. Report. Alright, we are currently 1 and 2. With heroic. Or anybody else playing? We got some vintage cube going on. And I guess we're just waiting. So thoughts so far. Zada's been quite fun. I think one of is fine. When the deck goes off, it goes off and it's great. I think 23 lands is too much. I think we would want to cut like 1 plains and 2 mountains. Because there's not a whole lot of red in this deck. Yeah, I think we cut 3 mountains, actually. Because there's only... No. 1 plains, 2 mountains, and play... Let's see if Assault Strobe is legal. Assault Strobe is legal. Okay. So maybe we would want to play that. So what does that change our distribution? So currently we have 23 lands, drawn 7. We want 3 lands. So we're 55% to draw 3 lands in our opener. Let's say by turn 3 on the play, roughly about 76, like 75.5 to draw 3 lands by turn 3. Now, how much does that change if we cut 3 lands? 12%? That is a whole lot. 21. 67 or 68 and 72. So it's roughly about 3% to draw land in any given card. Roughly. I'm sure the number is much more complicated than that. But I think we could cut 1 or 2 lands and be okay. I definitely think 23 is too much. I will just say that. I think 23 is way too many lands. We have nobody in the queue. Nobody wants to play with me. I don't have an IO to waste some time. Um, well, we are a little bit more than halfway through the video slash stream. Um, so let's give you all a teaser for next week. I'm gonna be playing Demir Control, based around Intimidation Campaign. Um, a little bit like the Disinformation Campaign. I'm going to try and, a lot of cheap removal and counter spells and discard spells, and we'll try and see how many times we can intimidate our opponents. And then the week after that, I go on vacation. And I'm going to not think about Magic for almost 2 weeks. Until probably Wednesday, where I try and figure out what the bad guy of the format is, which we can take a quick look at the metagame, and it's either like Boros Humans or Glimpse, Rakdos Azorius Control. What are the tournaments looking like? Yeah, Blue White Control, Orzhov Midrange, and Glimpse. And Boros Humans is doing pretty good up there. So I don't want to play Control 2 weeks in a row, so we'll probably attempt the Glimpse deck again, like I did at the end of last season. I don't particularly enjoy the deck, but we can we'll see how well that works. And I have to find like an IO to do while we have downtime. Yep. And we have nobody waiting. Love that. Discord. Let's check the Discord. See who's on there. It's really weird that we have been that we're waiting this long for um, for a match. Yeah, yeah. We've been doing this for 5 minutes, waiting for somebody, anybody. Bueller let's let's see if poking the Discord gets gets anybody in here. Give it another 5 minutes or so. I'll go take a quick potty break, and then I will be back, and hopefully we'll have a match. So I shall return. All right. So I am back. Looks like we haven't found anybody. Is there anybody else? No, there is nobody else currently. What's the Discord have to say? Nothing. Nothing. All right. Well, I guess I'm gonna call stream early. Um. So, and I will just have to finish finish the league off stream. Um. So, I mean, I like this deck. I think it can do some stuff. I think we're running a little bit too many lands. I think I want to cut like two. Two seems about right, and play um, a couple of assault strobes. Or is um, Scryfall? I wonder if the double strike creature is legal. Trike. Um, instant. White. Red. Legal. Penny Dreadful. Adventure. No. No. All right. Let's back up. What do we have for double strike cards in this format? So there's Uncaged Fury, but I like Rustler Rampage. That's actually pretty good. I quite like that. Be real good on, you know, Hoplites or Feather or Zada or all right. So I think that's about how I would play that. Um, other than that, we didn't really see too much of sideboard issues. I don't think Tybalt's Trickery is what we really want. I think we want Aethersworn Canonist in that slot. We have enough protection for it that it's probably better to be in that slot. So that's probably fine. All of that to say, that's going to be it for me today. Thank you all for watching. If you missed any of this stream or you want to catch any of my past streams or any of my future streams, they will all be on YouTube. And if you want to catch me live, I am live every Thursday at noon Eastern, except for the 18th of July and Thanksgiving. But we'll worry about that later. That's a problem for future stream. So I will be live again next week at noon playing some more Penny Dreadful. If you are watching this on YouTube, make sure you like and subscribe and leave a comment and tell me what you want to see me play. If you are watching this on Twitch, make sure you hit the follow button. You can check out both. All of my socials are on my link tree, which is listed in the description down below. or on the profile page of my YouTube. Um, but other than that, I think that's going to be it for me today. Thank y'all for watching. I'll catch you next time.